cat and found himself mixed up in the mission time.
He was a beautiful doll, all right. Yeah. With 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all the time being good. Hey, how can she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are ya? You know Rusty Charlie, nicely Johnson?
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Is he got a place for his crap game, Rusty Charlie? We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes. 5,000 bucks.
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
I don't make fine place.
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan? Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure. Yeah, right.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean a Nathan Detroit that's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by changing the location every night. Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Telling you because I know that you bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
Hey, we do?
Yeah. You can tell him for me that I know at this very moment he's out trying to find a place. But he's not going to find a place because everybody knows that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hey, fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy brand.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy brand.
Yeah. I was just talking with your colleagues here about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on. As you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime?
Technically.
Yeah.
Did you find a place?
Yeah, did you find a place for a game? Did I find a place? Did I find... Yes, I found a place. We are holding a crap game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall.
How you go fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral home.
Nathan, you once said that there might be a chance at a Biltmore garage.
I was over to the Biltmore garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place. If I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your mark's no good, huh?
Hey, what do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is, it's like a pledge in which a guy cannot welch. It's like not saluting a flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible. Me, without a livelihood. Well, I've been running a crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The numbers up here that my players. The greens in town.
Randy Bottle Face! Good.
Anthony Ox.
I know I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage wants a friend.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they now have a lock on the door of the gym in Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot.
But the
1,000 bucks we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll turn the spot. Even when the heat is on. is never too hot.
Not for good old reliable maintenance, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of lights for the fella who can head us. If we only had a lousy little brand, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, we'll arrange that you go broke in quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors too strong. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have a game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York.
Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Hey, say Nathan, you know who's looking for some action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
I didn't agree.
Higher than anything. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick. And he wouldn't take penicillin on account he had bet 10 C's that his temperature would go to 104.
Well, did it?
Did it. He's so lucky he went to 106. Good old Sky.
Hey, maybe you could borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk. Providing I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of losing. He likes a crazy kind of bets, like which lump of sugar a fly is gonna sit on. Or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. That's it. Look, run into Mindy's restaurant and ask Mindy how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday. And also, how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel?
Let's find out. Now, Pete, here comes Adelaide. She's going to run the crap team, so never set foot out here again.
Oh, well, anyway.
That slave driver, Charlie. He's been working this whole day, thinking. Finally, I said, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says,
You don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say?
oh, I told him. I says, I eat whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself.
Oh,
How's your cold?
oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
Oh, I hope you like it.
A belt!
Oh, read the card.
Sugar is sweet and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Now look, honey, about your present. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's okay. I didn't. I'm sorry.
I kind of like
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money, and you'll have more meat than a meat.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I can do without anything. Just so long as you don't start running the crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought. Oh, I got some.
1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Oh, nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
Well, what was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Now look, Adelaide. I'm expecting a fella. And I know you're hungry.
Dave, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Hey, fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, you got a cold, and it's across the street. Oh, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, darling, you're so full. You're just the sweetest person.
Hey, Masterson! Glad to see you, Scott.
Nathan, you old Petroleum.
How are you, Scott? You look great.
Feel great. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada.
Oh,
Great place, beautiful scenery. And I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. You gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. Want to come with me?
No, I got a lot of things to do. Meantime, how about going over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
Nah, I'm not hungry. But tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine, fine. Still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
Yeah, we all gotta go sometime, huh?
But Nathan, guys like us, we can fight it. We gotta remember that pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Sure, sure. Hey, tell me, are you hungry yet? Maybe we go over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake, a strudel or something.
Nah, I think I'll get the late results.
Oh. But you will admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Well, yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet, there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought, but I suppose if everybody is like I am, Mindy must sell much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
What?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your cut off the top.
Well, for old time's sakes, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to make my way in the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I am sorry that I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start. But not having any potatoes to give you, I will now bankroll you some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a man is going to come to you and he's going to show you a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And he's going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of that deck of cards and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not take this bet. For as sure as you stand there, you will wind up with an ear full of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, now you don't think...
However, if you are really looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you cannot tell me the color of tie that you have on. Well?
Oh, no bet. Oh, blue. What a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Oh, don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
Good, how's it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up tonight after the show at the Hot Box.
And don't be late!
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. Why, that is husband talk if I ever heard. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I am not putting the rap on dolls. I just think a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adam.
Nathan, figure in weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you are going to Havana alone without it?
I prefer to travel light. But if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll. You name it.
Any doll. And I name it. You bet on that. You bet $1,000. And if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana. Come on.
You got a bet.
I name her. Silence!
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and tear up Broadway from end to end.
Well, they do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Oh, indeed we do, Sarah.
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy Arbide Abernathy.
Sky Masters.
Well, what's wrong?
What's the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I have suddenly realized the trouble that betting can lead to.
Angela! The coffee!
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around all day trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I never would have become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me supper nights.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It feels good just to talk to you.
And you go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
See, that's very good. I wish we could reach others just like you. We're out every day trying.
But perhaps you should try the night time.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
Well, that's a very good suggestion indeed, Brother Masterson. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good, I don't understand why it's not a sin.
Fine old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets I'd like you to read. They'll give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like you sacrificing herself for the sake of others, staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far, but there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gully.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. There is no peace under the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
Now, there's two things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. Why, I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
Well, sure, what's wrong with a Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information often comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5. The rest will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill this place with 12 sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here,
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. If you don't think it's any good, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it'll take some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
Where's that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana, Havana.
What do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Look, the plane will get us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still just a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys! I hate guys!
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. I am relieved to know that somewhere in the world there is a man who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know.
For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the holy aroma of his heart.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes.
And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out.
When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, then at last I come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then,
No. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking? A guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I'll leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know and I won't ever ask how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare. And I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever ask. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare. stop in again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
Yeah, this is Joey. What do you want?
Hey, Joey, I'm calling about the, you know.
What? The what?
The crap game.
Now, hold on a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry up, will ya?
That'll be $8. What'd you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Hey, don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
Yeah, I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna take that attitude, then I'll just have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Well, where else can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masters.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he cannot take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure, Nathan. It ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joe,
Nathan, there'll be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you know me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot box. Listen, just one thing. Can I at least tell the boys the game's gonna be at your place?
Not until I get the dough.
All right, Joe, get it. Goodbye. I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
And now, ladies, and now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final performance of our round-the-world review. We take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and her farmerettes.
Pie face.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
Hey, what do you got there?
A book.
Book. You're always reading books. Hey, you're becoming a regular book.
Nathan brought it. This is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So I asked the doctor how long I had had it. Actually, he asked me how long I had had it. And I told him a long time. And I said I thought it was on account of my dance in the car getting closer, which is what I usually meant. So he said to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
Well, you haven't got that, have you?
This is the psychology. It tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it tell you what kind of a doll would go for a certain kind of guy when you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are certain dolls that you can almost bet they won't go for certain kind of guys.
No matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to get my legs. So we put on your makeup. I was wondering what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Well, sure we're gonna. You know, sooner or later.
I don't think. Achoo! Look, I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Now, why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Well, then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did.
Then after about 2 years,
Well, what, after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby.
We had to leave. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you. Nathan.
Thank
You're welcome.
you. And where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote him Mother. He won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet.
But, Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Oh, don't tell me he's got a little sister, too.
Oh, those years, Nathan. Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Oh! Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Now, provided we get married, it won't be a lie anymore.
Adam, how can you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
You don't even know my mother.
But I'll be beating her soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her we did with the 5 kids? Trade them to the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you just jump into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding band. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it? Mark. I'm not the bear. All we need now is our license and our blood test.
What?
A blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on running your crap game again, are you?
Oh, Adelaide, how can you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the crap game? It's because I love you. And I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Can you see an earring out here? I don't think so. You! I was all needed up to society maps tomorrow, and then he went to Baroque on account of your dopey crap game. Honestly, Adelaide, I pity you.
yourself all upset. Well, you and I are gonna be all right. After all, we love each other. We're gonna get married.
Oh, I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Look, you'll feel better tomorrow. Come on, cheer up, honey. Let's see that old smile. That's my girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
Get you! Oh! It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, they react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. Otherwise, just for waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you think of the streptococcus. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fish eye from the hotel club, your person can develop a cold. Says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows an erotic tendency. C note. C note. Oh, C note. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, and the nose and the throat. Otherwise, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting the kind of a name for herself and the name ain't hers, a person can develop a cough. Church bells chime, and the pumpkin is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. And they get off in Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop the grip from the post-nasal derivative, the wheezes, the sneezes, and the sinus that's really a pep. From a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad, bad
Nicely, what you looking at, huh?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah. You should have seen her. She give him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great, just as long as you don't take the doll to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Hey, where's Nathan? You ought to start lining up the game.
Yeah.
Oh, He's always taking his mind off of honest work.
Yes, it's too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan had to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness. And we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting by the television set who once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked them. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some wrong.
When you spot a John waiting out the rain, chances are he's insane as Uncle and John would be for Jane.
When you meet a chick paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some more.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a fucking whore, it's a six with a bum is $100 some fraud.
When you meet a monk living out of a job, and he's still living flat on the road.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some
And his cash is from shorts. Make your bet that he's making for some dough. Like a lazy slob, takes a good steady job, and he's still from my house for a soul.
Call it dumb, call it clever, why would you lay odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough, the guy's only doing it for some dough.
We finally lost him.
Well, I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he was at every street meeting we had this morning. I think he's interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. All right.
Morning, Sarah. All right.
Good morning, General.
I didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
I'm sorry. We've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something very important I need to speak to you about.
Would you have some coffee with us?
No, dear, thank you. I don't have time. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a very definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the business.
Oh, no.
Close the mission?
Please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us, so many other places where our help is really needed.
Well, yes, but we're doing so much better now.
Oh, yes, we planned a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've planned a big meeting. But will anyone be here? Will anyone come?
Pardon me. I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former senator.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes?
Why don't you come to this meeting tomorrow night and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance,
General, I personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Guys all got carnations? Remember, no one gets let into the game without they got another carnation. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll let you know. Anytime. You all set? Can I tell the boys the game is at the Milk Garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They ain't gonna stick around much longer.
So soon. I left nicely at my hotel to wait for the money from Scott. It'll be there.
Where's the dough? It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Scott. And don't come back here without it, even if you're starved to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you do not have no place for your game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you will not spoil our evening, and as much as I have to be entertaining a very prominent guest, I think you've heard of him. I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But if you will be patient, you will get some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around? Shall we blow?
Take the shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if there is no crap game tonight, I am sure Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And Big Julie does not like to be displeased. As you can find out from citizens who at one time or another displeased them, although I must say it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harry? You don't think that I would displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie. Believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on that it's gonna happen.
Well, what an interesting gathering. The cream of society. Angie the Ox. Society lads. Dusty Charlie. Mr. South Street. Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. And, pardon me, I'm not very good with names, but your face is familiar. You mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't go helping my mother across the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well,
It's a party. Yeah.
Indeed. And what kind of a party?
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That is correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Oh, he's a doggy fellow, he's a doggy fellow, he's a doggy fellow.
Nobody cannot deny.
Oh, Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
it was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, no, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. No, I thought
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner, all right.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
Oh, when will it be, Nathan?
Oh, well, Nathan, come on. These fine fellows are nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the wedding date.
Oh, we need time for our license and our blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Adelaide, we need time for our license
You
and our blood test.
could always elope.
What?
Yeah, drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
Not Pimlico! No, Nathan, Elton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nathan, that's a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Oh, what the heck? Congratulations, Nathan. I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
No, Nathan, there's so many things I gotta do before we elope. You'll be there tomorrow night, right after the Hot Box.
I'll have a table reserved. And I'll be dressed up in whatever it is you elope.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so happy. I ought to wire my mother. Only what'll I wire her?
Send a telegram and date it back.
I'd better wait until we have 5 children. Oh, it won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Do you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long you know the dog?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you're gonna find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
What if it don't come? The doll to Havana.
He couldn't. How could he? She couldn't.
leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche. What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavor.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a great way to get children to drink milk.
I think we better hurry if we want to catch the plane back to New
I
York.
don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. Do you know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's why we met in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No!
I gotta think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly!
Wonderful to see you, Mrs. B.
Good evening, Miss Adelaide. How are you?
Oh, my neck is gone. Look, the girls just gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-white drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower. Look.
That's wonderful, Adelaide. Do you know Miss Sarah?
How do you do?
Oh, glad to meet you. Do you know, Sat? We're eloping tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box. David and I.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. Now try all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide sure seems happy.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. About 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
So peaceful, wonderful.
Been finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time. A couple of deals before dawn. When the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with a mop and the grocery clerks are all gone, and the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and gold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah, what's that?
That's my real name. And you're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you
cellar, dear. Oh, good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We took your suggestion and we were out all night. And we talked to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
Oh, well then you're more tired than I am.
Hey, what the heck is this? Canasta!
Wait a minute! I'm not Benji! That's right!
Somebody must have tipped them off. I see a lot of strange things in my day, but this is the first time I ever see a crap game going full blast in a mission.
Crap game?
Sarah, now you don't think I had anything to do with this?
This never would have happened if I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it to yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What the heck kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the feature event of the evening. The Hot Box is proud to present our star, Miss Adelaide, and her debutantes.
He bought me the 31 winters ago, then the gown the following fall, then the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat. That was late 48. I recall. Then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said, as I ran down the hall, take back your wig, take back your purse. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the shoes, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not black for that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arranged was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So, take back your wig from whence it came, and tell them to hold it, uprise it.
next train slip.
Is he here?
No, he's right at the big alley.
Bring me a Ryan soda.
Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
What?
I bring a message with her from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? Where is Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with,
A rare tropical disease?
yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan has to go and see his aunt.
Nicely, what's the message? Where is Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Yeah, since last night.
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So, we find another place and the game goes on.
Where is the game?
Are you looking for some action?
No, I'm leaving town tonight, but I would like to talk to some of the guys. You see, nicely, I gave my...
I'll get you outside.
Nicely, what about Nathan's message?
Oh. Oh. Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical aunt. Goodbye.
I don't understand. Sky, Nathan has to come here tonight. We're eloping to be married. Crap game again.
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
He promised to change.
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls get a guy you like, you go and take him right in for alterations?
What about you men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and then normal like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookings.
No, Miss Adler.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit, and yeah, Sky Masters, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. It's just no good. I'll see you in a couple of months.
Where do you go?
I don't know, Las Vegas? I got a ticket on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to talk to him again. And have him call me here.
Look, why don't you find another guy?
I can't. Nathan, wait till you fall for someone. You find out.
Yeah.
Other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for the person. You develop the flow. You can hunt up in the woods, and I mean the walls breathe. You can sweat as it goes till it's more than a brain can stand. She still gets the feeling she's needing from looking at her left hand. The first you develop the blue, the blue, 103.2. So much virus inside. That's her microscope's wide. Looks like a day at the zoo. One of memories is bright. The story of ghosts can be told. The best. You develop a
Spade.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they're going to pray there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you. But what I didn't know is that you get stuck on him.
Get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
Yes, but if you love him
He
enough.
will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've cared for you all of your life. All I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the color of your coat and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you, 7 footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you. Oh, the bloom of you. Standing there, gazing at you. With a sheep's eye and a licorice too. Music, I can wish you merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With a sheep's eye and a licorice too, and the strong arms to carry you
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Well, Brother Abernathy, how goes the soul saving? Tonight's the big night, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be, and the general's going to be there, and she's going to be expecting
The general's
a lot.
a tough doll, huh?
Yes, there's not going to be too many people there. In fact,
I don't
there may
think
not
Mr. Masterson is interested in our tumbles, Uncle Arvine. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you've forgotten something. But being a gambler, I cannot forget these things. You hold my mark for 12 sinners today.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forgot it.
I cannot welch a mark.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us just say we're even.
And if you don't pay off that marker, I'm going to tell the whole town you're a dirty voucher.
Nice! Where's the game?
It's cool, Sky.
Which way?
Good night, Mrs. Calabash. And thanks again for the donut. Down here!
I'll see you there.
Namely, 24 hours.
I do not care who is tight. I have about 25 G's. Nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie is a bad loser. It's merely that he prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. Shooting 500.
All right, they take 200, boys.
Okay.
I'm half dead. If you do not shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
And it's a one-hand snake eyes you lose. $50 for the house. But the dice are still yours and you're lucky.
Shut up. Another 5.
All right, take 200 more, boys. Come on.
All right, here comes that big lucky roll, boys.
Ha!
Yes, again.
Well, that includes me. But I ain't through yet. I will now play credit.
Credit? Big Julie, the boys are pretty tired. Of course, me personally, I am fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out of every pot. By now you must have accumulated quite a bundle.
Well, being as I assume the risk, it's only fair I should assume some dough, huh?
The choice, I'm going to roll you willing or nilly. And if I lose, I will give you my mark.
And if I lose,
You will give them cash.
let me hear from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Now I heard.
Here's my marker. Now give up the dough. Is there a problem?
No. I owe you $1,000. Signed X. How is it you can write 1,000, but you cannot write your signature?
Well, I was good at arithmetic, but I stopped at English.
Here.
No, I'm only for 1,000. I'm going to use my own dice.
Your own dice?
I had them especially made for me in Chicago.
Oh, Big Julie. You cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game.
Yeah, that's a breach of etiquette.
That's
Boogie
right.
Ward says that in the heavily scrolls.
Not that I wish to seem petty, but could I look at these dice? But these dice ain't got no spots on them. They're blank.
I had the spots removed for luck. I remember where they formerly were.
You are going to roll blank dice and call them for remembering what the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
Put up the 1,000. A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
At least I still got a chance.
Tenzy, come again.
I wish he'd fall down on his empty.
A 10, I win.
10?
Yeah, 6 and a 4.
From which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way. I will now roll for 2,000.
Hey, I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. And wait!
Give up the 2,000.
How about letting some of the other guys in on the
That's
front?
true. No. Now give up the 2,000. 11. I win again.
What a surprise.
I think I'm going to go easy this time.
What do you mean?
Shooting $1.
I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes. I lose.
For this, I gotta bend down.
I'm going to give you a chance. I'm rolling for 3,000.
3 G's!
3,000. Now give it up.
Now, wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right there in your pocket?
Up to 3,000.
I'm gonna need this.
A 7. I win again.
That cleans.
Now I will play with you guys.
No.
Hey, wait a minute. You gotta give me a chance to get even. Yeah. I will now roll you with my dice.
That is fair. What are you going to use for money?
I will give you my mark.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash? Sure, Nathan done it.
Well, sure I do. What kind of deal is this anyway?
Come on, Nathan.
Oh,
Take it
him
easy.
with his no spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off of him.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I am on my vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in cement. At least I know where I am. Here I risk my neck to set up this crap game. I even agree to get married on account of it. So look how I wind up. Broke in a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you could do to me that would not cheer me up.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. Are you looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I would like to talk to some of you
We are
guys.
not talking. We are shooting crap.
I'm only asking for a minute.
We are shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
It's the fella I was telling you, took the mission down to Havana.
I get it. Say, fellow, why don't you go back to your praying tomato as you're slowing up the action around here?
If you're looking for some action, would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right? Or left-handed?
How am I supposed to know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Benny. You okay, Benny?
Look, you guys. Tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. I promised I would deliver to them some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, most of you rank high up among the pink cards.
You don't want to waste no evening in some hallelujah joint.
If you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee you the air in the mission smells cleaner than down here. And it wouldn't hurt you guys to learn something besides the odds on making a four the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible don't read as lively as a scratch sheet, but it's at least twice as accurate.
Forget about it.
That's right. I'll see you around, Nathan.
Okay, Scott. Oh, hey, Scott. How about that Havana business? I regret that I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
Now you thought wrong.
Get up, big two. Right now I'm going to roll you again. But this time with my dice.
Nothing doing. With those dice, you cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Oh, he wants to shoot back. Let's
What did he
shoot back.
say?
I said with them dice, you cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours. And yours and his. I'm going to roll the dice.
Wow.
I will bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against a marker for your soul. If I win, you show up with the mission. Is it okay?
Let me get this straight. If you lose, we each get $1,000. And if you win, we gotta show up at some Mission Dolls cabaret.
If I win, you show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay by me.
And me too?
I'm
You too,
in.
Nathan?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I got a soul.
You got one someplace.
How do you spell soul?
That's what I'll do.
Put on your markers. Give me the dice. And give me some room.
Roll it, dice.
You see me roll for 100 G's. But I got a little more than dough writing on this one.
You gotta roll anyway.
They call you Lady Luck,
Hey, come on now. Roll the
but
dice.
there is room for doubt.
Dance already.
At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might go get your
not want to go to no prayer meeting.
Big Julie, you give your marker, and if you welch, it'll cause me no little embarrassment. I do not think you want to cause me embarrassment.
If William gets back to Chicago, then I went to a prayer meeting. No decent person will talk to me.
Hey, you kids get out on that prayer. Go on. Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, did I explain to you about tonight? I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You are my doll.
Your doll, please! If that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
No use, Nathan. I had convinced myself to get you completely out of my system. Oh, Nathan.
Adelaide, baby, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get married. We'll have a home, a little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney house.
Oh, Nathan, we gotta do it soon. I got another letter from my mother today asking a lot of questions. And she put in one for you, too.
A letter? For me? From your mother? Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters. And in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of the family, Adelaide and the 5 children. And the one that's on the way?
Mother wanted me to visit her. I had to tell her that.
Well, don't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adam. I feel like a heat.
Then we can still make everything all right. Well, look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Oh, let's elope right now.
Okay.
Oh,
No, I can't.
why not?
Hey, come on, Nathan, we'll be late.
Come on, Nathan, why can't we elope now?
Because I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nay. This is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this. You promised me that. You promised me anything under the sun that you give me in prison. You grab in your hand. You're rolling the face. I can't let anything of it all. Taking it away. Honestly, joy.
All the lawyer and sue me. What can you do me? I love you. If a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
The best year of my life. I was a fool. Don't get too young.
Already, I'm just of no good, Nick. Alright, already it's true. So new, so soon. I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
Who any
I
you
love
want me to? What could be to repel your
right already, so call the policeman. All right, already it's true. So new, so soothing, soothing. What can you do? I love you. Shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Well, maybe your watch is fast.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, and my words haven't reached them. I think you better go ahead and...
Agatha! Coffee!
The scariest thing I ever saw, he stuck his gun in his face and went off. We think you'd have learned that.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome. Welcome.
Nice place you got.
So that the gun went off my pants.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
There he is, President.
But, ladies and gentlemen, would you please sit down?
Sit down, all of you, and remove your hats. You're in a mission. Here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. I'm sorry I didn't have time to clean them up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all to the Save a Soul mission.
What? Quiet down. You're in a mission, not Roseland. And I suggest that you do not indulge in any more unpleasantness. Since I am required to depart for points west tonight, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit major domo in my place. If anyone does not conduct himself according to Hoyle, he will have to answer to Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
And so remember that, you guys. Brother Abernathy, your dice.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are honored. Our meeting is going to be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to get the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no school pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are.
I always was a bad guy.
Yeah, well,
And gambler.
yeah.
But I ain't gonna do it no more. Thank you.
Now, don't you feel better?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Anyone else?
Big two.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid. ever since then, I have gone straight, as I can prove by my record. 33 arrests, and no convictions.
Oh, no.
Harry's a horse.
Ah, well, like when Sky was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
Well, how wonderful. This whole meeting is the result of gambling. It shows how good can come from evil. Sergeant Sarah, you've done remarkable work.
What? No.
I ain't finished my testimony. My sin is that when Sky rolled us, I wish I would win the $1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I am here, I still wish it.
Yeah, I know that. Anyone else?
Here, have a seat. We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson.
Huh?
Brother Nicely Johnson.
Stand up for once a lot.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny, like in a dream. Yeah, that's it, a dream.
Well, tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, "Someone fade me!" But the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your jacket coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey. But the passengers were bound to resist. For the people said beware. People said beware. People said beware. People said beware. And the devil will drag you under. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great and I hollered, "Someone save me!" That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down. Said to myself, sit down. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you over. You never thought. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Maybe you would care to testify. I'll do my testifying in court. Where I'll testify that you ran a crept into this very mission last night. Sister Sarah, you were there when they came running out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellas?
I never saw them before in my life.
There's a right draw. Now, if you'll excuse me, officer, we'd like to go on with our meeting.
I never saw crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's why they call them holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I also have a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're all sorry for it. Ain't we, boys?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
But I also did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll away with him on a trip, and, well, this I should not have done. Although it did not do no harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure. The guy told me he did not take the doll, and, well, that makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah! Ladies and gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Call. But they just can't change. A little while ago at our prayer meeting,
soon make them.
Just kidding.
Nathan! Oh, Nathan, where are ya? Oh, she's so Nathan, come on! We're all waiting!
Just a minute, Adelaide. I'm talking to the lieutenant.
Oh, Nathan, come on! We're getting married!
Look, is this wedding going to take place or ain't it?
Geez, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of the day.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke!
Well, what's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
What about the Belmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Masters,
Yes. Brother Detroit?
can we get married? No, Mission. Adelaide and I?
Well, certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah, and I'd be glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is,
Oh, my God!